So yes, God, the 17th of December. Oh my God. Anyways, encountered a group of cultists who raised their blades against us, dispatched them swiftly before another group of fishfolk waved us down, promised us passage to their town, but we were unable to leave without completing their task. Against our better judgment, we allowed ourselves to be herded like a lowly auroch. I don't know why I wrote it like this. Until they bound us and led us to a disgusting statue. We found a Duergar named Hemeth, who was to be sacrificed alongside us. We stayed silent despite all of our instincts telling us to run. We were accepted as sacrifices, but then a fight broke out between the two sub-factions of the Fishy Folk. Unfortunately, the Demogorgon was awakened as a result of the sacrifices. We made our escape with no casualties. Oh, sorry, I guess we lost Lucius. Riz.
Minor.
That's quite the rub-in.
Mention.
Oh no, we lost Stool. Stool died. Oh, damn.
You had more emotion for Stool than you did Luke.
Oh man, unbelievable. I can't believe it. I'll have to start numbering him. But anyway, we got away in our boat with the help of Steph's warding winds, speeding us away. But yeah, honestly, nothing happened. We just saw a god get summoned and survived almost. Poor Lucius. Lucius, I love how you survived running away from a god, but you were stopped by fish boys with pointed spears.
I mean, I died from the god.
Yeah, but I mean, the reason why you died was because of the fishy boys.
Yeah, 'cause
Could have been him or could have been the tortoise. The tortoise was died
grappled
too.
me. Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, I will be back in a couple minutes.
Alright, thanks for the recap.
All good?
Who's next? Me?
For recap, it'd be Uzak.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. Don't worry, you're next. Eventually.
I'd like
We're
to
back to just
pre-apologize
sailing
for
for 2
noises
more
in the
hours.
background too. There's a construction zone in my house at the moment, so I'll apologize for noise. Been booted out of the gaming room. He's modifying the table, so I'm on the bed.
When you go by the construction area, you have to walk slower.
Alright.
It's a driving.
You guys you get as far away as possible from the city. As you've been traveling by boat for several days now. So we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. As nothing obviously happens through the travel, as you have the help of the Duergar that you have helped him out, seeing fit that he's guiding you to a path towards his homeland.
Gracklestug.
Of Gracklestug, his homeland, as it will take several weeks to arrive. As he tells you, it's close by around Dark Lake, around the other side of the vicinity of Dark Lake. As it's a great place for trading, selling, and maybe a safe haven for some. And he also tells you it's a dangerous place as well, because the Duergar are obviously always not too friendly or not too kind to any outsider, as they always see fit for people to be their next slaves or be sold as merchandise. As he has a good indication of bringing you somewhere where you wouldn't be caught, but there's still a couple things that you still have to follow by, a couple rules of thumb, as he tells you he's an exile of his people, as he didn't want to reside there anymore further, but seeing fit, leaving his home and finding himself being a slave elsewhere, he decided to go back. Seeing fit, this place is all corrupt and madness. Seeing a god coming out from beneath the waters now scares his Duergar to another safety of home.
Can you put the name of that city in the chat?
Sure. It does have another name for it if people can't pronounce it. But that's pretty much what it's.
Gracklestug.
Gracklestug.
So we would ask Hemeth, is it safe for Drow?
Oh, it's not safe for you. But I do know a place where most of the people are outcast slaves, and even the Diro are hidden away from the Duergar. There are some Duergar like myself who have been exiled. Some seek if they were exiled to be killed, as they did not wish to live this life anymore. I decided to live my life, but it's very hard for the people who have been exiled from the city of the king to thrive within the other sector of the great city.
Okay.
We are treated differently, of course. You could probably get away around. Be sure, if you are not in the capital city, to be caught. You'll be enslaved by them and sold.
Is there trade to be had? Will you be able to be our agent for trade? We need to be equipped.
I cannot be your agent. I'm merely showing you the guide to get there. I can help you with anything I can possibly do, but I am forsaken as an exile. I would probably slit my neck if I showed my face towards the capital.
Fine. Get us into, and we'll call it almost even.
You will obviously, if you can't do the name of this, which I have mentioned, it's also called the City of Blades, as it's known for the best craftsmanship across the Underdark. All weapons, all armory comes from this place.
Ooh. Know you, Hemeth, a weapons trader?
There's many of them, but you'll have to get past them. A lot of the Duergar see fit to be respectful of their harness of goods. They may even try to cheat you, or steal from you, or even mock up the prices, since you're an outsider. There are some good Duergar within it, but not all are good, as they all reside with, well, a faction, a clan. You should be wary of the forges. The fumes are rather intoxicating. As you can tell by his voice, it's very deep and muffled, as he speaks of an illness that is within the city, as it's kind of lethal to an outsider if you decide to stay in kind of the dwellings of Krakenstock for long.
Is this illness to be cured, or do you folk suffer it?
We are immune to it. We're used to it by now. But for those that are outsiders, you should breathe in the smoke and dwell there for days. You might cut yourself dead the next few days, or you might survive and find a cure.
What's the cure?
You'll have to find that out for yourself.
Could you introduce us to the good faction of Duergar?
There's no good faction. Everybody's out for themselves. It depends what you do there, and if they see fit to not call you a slave.
Okay. Fair enough.
So you have to basically work your ass off to kind of be self-sufficient and probably worthwhile. But some Duergars don't give a shit about that. They will still see you as a lower class citizen. So there's a lot of factions there. He will kind of tell you some of the factions as we progress through the story, but he does tell you that there is a very dangerous foe within this place. The Dark King himself even is allied with this creature. I have a dragon amongst them. A red dragon. It is the thing that keeps the forges hot. The heat clinging and the metalworks melting the smelters. I've been told of this creature, never seen it in my day.
Is it voluntarily down there?
Sorry?
Is it voluntarily down there doing this job?
You'll have to force yourself. It needs. The people there work day in and day out, forging crafts for the rest of the days.
Compare Todd. Compare Todd.
Amber Chard is its name, though, the dragon. But don't hear from me. Don't even speak its name upon the Duergar. They may think you are working against them.
What was the name?
Compare Todd.
Amber Chod. The Amber Chod. Alright, I think I got it right. And let me just write it in here just in case if I said it wrong.
It's a cool name.
Without the dragon, the forges would be cold. No metal would be smelted or weapon. I heard they make an agreement. As one of the clan members, reside with them.
What is your king's name?
My king? I could give a shit. I'm in exile now.
Okay.
He doesn't care. Indulge it.
I'm gonna ask Hemeth if I get caught. Can I claim to be your slave?
Like I said, if they find out me, they'll probably kill me and you. The Duergar don't keep many people alive. There's only two things. You either work for them for any damage you've done, or you're killed on the spot. You may be lucky if stone guards grab you and imprison you. But depends where you are within the city. The city is vast and big, large. I'm not too sure if you have a city like that on the surface. As you do in Valoon, this city's massive. It is like it's the biggest city. It's almost basically on par with your Drow city, but it's massive because it houses a lot of basically races. He's spoken about the Dero exists here, and you do know what the Dero is. You had that creepy guy with you that tried to eat people's skin and shit. That's a Dero. They have a civilization of them. They're basically like peasants. They are like the lower class of lower. They have their own thing. They're not welcome in the big city. If they are, they're killed on sight.
Okay.
There are slaves that have kind of made themselves obviously away from society, like orcs, depending on races. Some of them are surface ones, some of them are not. But they find themselves in a different subsection called the Dark Lake, which is basically Dark Lake itself, but it's a harbor that's kind of has a connection of Duergar and exiled Duergar as well as other races. They have stone giants, which they're allied and they're loyal to the king. And he talks about a dragon, but he tells you to keep hush hush about that dragon. Don't just willy nilly. I know this person. They might obviously see you as a threat, and that's kind of like the population currently.
Okay. Well, our lives in your hands, Hemeth.
What? No way. I'm just gonna you there and finding you a safe haven. But whatever you do there is up to you. I'll be discarding from you on my own journey. You helped me out getting out of this hellhole. I'm sorry for your friend that got brutally murdered.
Just a gnome.
Stephanie starts wailing again. She's sad.
As he'll explain a lot of the areas for you as we progress over, but you're still obviously making your descent further and further away from kind of the society of these people. Obviously, the creepy ass fish people that you made your escape.
Emmett.
Aye.
Actually, out of character, I probably would have asked this way earlier,
Okay.
like while we were traveling. Screw it, I was gonna. Emmett, that creature that attacked the city of the Demogorgon.
That's a demon. A creature of madness. I've been told the madness has been creeping around even our hometown of Krakenstock.
Oh, I'm well aware of what it is. They are the foulest and disgusting creatures. Have you ever heard of any other occurrences like that? Near
Aye.
your city or anywhere else?
There's been plagues across all the cities and realms. Demon lords that dwell in the abyss, deep and down into the darks, unknown to even the Duergar or the Drow. They're more than just this creature called the Demogorgon. But if this Demogorgon is released in the abyss, as we saw with our own eyes, it is utter doom for the kingdoms at hand.
Well, I truly hope it doesn't impact you again or your people.
My people will defend. Even to the last counting man, the Duergar don't retreat. Only those that retreat are, well, outcasts. I was just an outcast for what I had done, but I did it for a reason.
What was your reason?
Survival.
What did you do?
Looks at you. That is not for you to know. As he kind of puts his head, as you can kind of feel that he's got like a heavy weight on his shoulders.
We grieve with you.
The Duergar are not those that cry or show any mercy or regret or even kind of the slightest ounce of kind of worry. They're very stern and stubborn. They kind of hold all their kind of personality within themselves. It's almost
Yeah, they're
like
basically
adults.
joyless.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why they're called the Greyskins.
There's no artistry to their works. It's just functional. Everything's functional.
They have
Like,
artistry to
right?
their works. The problem is they don't care about like a typical dwarf would be like, oh, this is the greatest work ever. They're like, next weapon. I don't give a shit. They have like no inspiration inside them, but they are happy that they're able to use their hands and their knowledge to build such weapons and legendary things. The Duergar have made very beautiful things in their life, but the things they don't give a shit about it.
Their history is pretty sad, though.
It is
So-
because they were tortured and enslaved. But a lot of them now have the ability to basically use psionic abilities. Some people are not born with it, some people are. So they maybe be able to telepathically talk to you or use psychic attacks, which they can be very good assassins to do that, to attack your mind and kill you, with you never knowing. Because I think some of my players have played against Duergars, and they have capabilities of psychic attacks.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you guys being to travel across the waters, obviously, you don't need to do survival checks since you got Hemeth who's showing you the right direction. But of course, during this long voyage, I do need. Give me a second. I need Balloon, Uzak, and Stephanie to roll me a d20. Congrats, Uzak. You have no encounter for the afternoon.
Oh, good.
Congrats, Stephanie. You have no encounter for the evening. But you have an encounter right now. I'd like to roll me a a D10 and
No!
a D12 there, Balloon.
Oh, that was funny.
Would we have had a short rest in the time between?
You've had a long rest.
Oh, it's been days.
Oh,
It's
have
been
we?
days. We skipped over
right.
multiple days. Because to
Demogorgon.
get to the next area is going to take you 2 weeks.
Damn. Can we fast travel?
No. We just
We
did.
can't
We
fast
gave you a
travel
week.
when enemies are nearby.
Save point. Where's the save point? That's
There's no save point. You want to restart? Let's go back to the fucking Demogorgon.
Respawn.
that was actually the funnest session I've ever had.
Well, you'll have plenty more of those. There's different gods down here, bro.
Am I rolling something extra?
No, it's
No, okay, cool.
Balloon is rolling a D10 and a D12. Alright, so the 10 will give us area. Alright.
Lush tropical forest
Yeah.
with mangoes everywhere.
No, it's a beach. It's a sunny beach.
With beach chairs set up for us.
Yes.
With
And a nice
mangoes.
lodging. A nice lodging.
Alright, as you guys begin to travel across the water, as you begin to move across and travel, I'd like everybody to roll a dexterity save on the boat that you're on. As you do eventually see rocks begin to
Shit.
tumble down above you from the actual stalactites above you. As they begin to crack and break, some boulders begin to hit.
Damn it, Stool.
Still, you're useless.
He had a +4. I've only got a +1, and he still
Stu-
failed.
Still is rebuilt?
Yeah, over a long rest. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me get the boat from the
Confused while you were so sad. I'm like, can't you just get a new one?
Yeah, but I mean, it's always sad when I've got to rebuild it. Like, God, have some empathy.
No.
Yeah, not
Once you
losing
show
Lucius,
empathy towards
but
Lucius, yeah.
It's fine, I'm sure. Like, Stool is irreplaceable.
Mm.
Like, every single Stool is slightly different. Like, Stool 1.0 can never be brought back.
Yeah.
This is 1.5.
Stool 4.0 has made 2 encounters while the rest of them couldn't survive one.
He's doing his job.
Yeah. Sacrificial pawn, right?
Well, he was supposed to help safeguard, but clearly it only sort of worked.
He's still learning.
Fine, it's just, you know, nothing was lost.
update his
of it.
firmware.
Yeah,
Oops, I put that. Accidentally.
I'll contact the developers.
Who knows? Maybe when we get to the frickin' Durgar City, you might be able to make something better than something made of Zerka wood.
The problem is you have to get through a lot of BS to get to them. It's not like a friendly city. Hey, welcome.
It's like going into Menzo Berenson.
Oh, that's just suicide. That's just that's asking. All
Can't
right.
believe I pronounced that correctly.
All right. So sorry, the dexterity save. Apologies. All right. So DC's a 12. Valoon, you fail. Rusty, you succeed. Stephanie, you succeed. Uzak, you fail. And Adrian, you fail with the robot. What was yours?
Oh, we want me to roll mine too.
Of course, you don't. It's not just your robot.
Well, I wasn't sure if we were rolling it for the boat or not.
No.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
You're on a singular boat.
Yes, you're on a singular boat.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like with the rocks the other time, where we rolled it for the boat and then the boat got
Alright.
stuck.
All right. So it's a hit or success. So obviously, the people who succeed avoid the damage, but the people who fail, they fall off the boat as well, as they get hit by the rock and tumble into the water. As you take 8
Right.
points of bludgeoning.
What was the save?
It's a dexterity 13.
Okay.
Or no, 12, my apologies. So, Uzak, you fall into the water, boop. And Balloon falls in the water as well. Alright, as you fall into the water, you realize you're not alone. As you quickly realize that there are creatures in the water with these rather big, nasty stingers in their mouths as they begin to move closer towards you. As you can see,
Water surgeon.
their tentacles are trying to envelop around your head, to squeeze your head and crush it.
Does Stephanie chuck a rope and try and fish him out?
No, we're going into battle.
Oh no.
I just gotta get these little creatures in.
Ghoul is in the water as well. 2 red.
Oh, okay. Alright, so you see these things as they want a piece of you guys.
Oh, that's cool.
So cute.
Yeah, but they're like floating above the water. And they want a piece of you.
They're floating above or within?
Above. They're like floating like 5 feet.
They fly out my anal canal.
Wow! Wait, where's the... I gotta put the...
I guess it's
the
like that
toaster.
famous saying
Where's the
from
toaster at?
Abraham Lincoln. Everything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Alright.
Was that
I can't
Abraham
even.
Lincoln or JFK?
It's probably Abraham.
Yeah.
Or Abe.
Alright.
Didn't he have wooden teeth? Which one of them had wooden teeth?
That's Washington.
know.
And supposedly
They're
that's America.
Ah,
That's a myth.
Who cares
Yeah.
about American stuff?
Wooden teeth.
It was actually forget it. I'm gonna go off a tangent.
The thing that's always annoyed me about America, like, why won't they tell us Obama's last name?
Alright, you guys on the map?
Stupid.
idiot.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're just on one boat now.
Yes. It's much easier. I hated the 4 boats. I'm just like, I
Aw.
have to deal with all that shit.
That's
But it was so cute when we went to sleep. It was like a fun
The
sleepover.
problem is, yeah, because you have to rope it all together. But the problem is, your boats had so much. This boat has way much more HP than the other boat.
Well, HP isn't everything.
Well, it's survival. You can sink, and then you have to swim your way to shore.
I do not want to carry everyone as a crocodile.
You know,
Not bad at it.
Balloon would love it.
No,
No,
spider.
spider.
It does. He wants everything.
They're just underwater spiders, is all.
All right. Sorry, I have to reset it. This guy got a you got a natural 20. Anybody?
Negator, Skeletor.
All right.
Rusty?
No, Rusty didn't get it. Did you
Oh.
get it? I don't know. No, he got a 21. This got a 20, natural 21. Alright. As this thing begins to move closer, it begins to float about, let's say about 5 feet of water. It begins to stand 5 feet more, and it begins to kind of hover closer towards the boat. As it begins to look towards the boat and spray, it almost looks like a squid as it sprays darkness all over the boat.
Not ideal.
It inked us.
Aw, you made me ink.
It's not as
Nope.
big.
Don't
It's actually
like
smaller.
that.
Inked in my
Don't like that.
mouth.
So it begins to spray on the boat as it's now darker.
All over my face.
Who is this Thoradin?
Oh, he's not here, right?
I don't know.
Forgot.
It's kind of a weird guy.
Oh, Thoradin.
He's back!
Oh, he
Yay!
came back? I thought he was not supposed to come today.
Roll initiative.
I got it out of my thing sooner than expected.
Alright, Rusty, you're covered in a darkness spell as you can't see through it. I don't know if he's there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Can you not hear me?
no. Now I can hear you.
Oh.
Um. Well, let's see. He would. Oh wait, this is dark, murky water still.
It's darkness cast upon you. It casts.
No, not the spell.
Oh, the water's
Ability,
murky as
whatever
fuck,
it is.
yeah. It's the
Oh,
dark one.
okay. Well, he would feel the edge of the boat and move up to like here until he can see. And then he'd catch this one on his right flank and attack that one.
Thornton roll. Okay, get your ass up there.
Oh, I thank you, kind sir.
Well, you're going to a fucking Duergar city. Have fun. You're a dwarf. You're probably gonna be the worst. You're gonna have to paint yourself blackface or something. And I know it sounds wrong, but you might have to do it.
No, it would be a white face. I have to be more pale.
Or gray face, I think, or whatever.
We could roll you and poop.
Alright, intelligence. 7 fails for psychic. I don't have the NPC on the screen right now because he's not a fighter. I don't want him to be a casualty.
Alright. They're all in the water.
They're hovering.
Oh, they're hovering?
You're in darkness right now. You can't see shit.
Okay. So that's what that is. So I'm gonna move that way.
You trip over. Ugh! You're like, oh. Looking left and right.
Okay. And were they dragged into the water, or they
They
voluntarily
fell
went
into
in?
the water from the rocks that fell above.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. Do I want to get in? We'll wait to get in and see for now. I will shoot a crossbow at this one.
At your angle, I would say you would not be able to because the darkness spell's in the way, impeding it.
Oh, okay.
You would have to move forward a little bit more. That should be fine.
That work? Okay. And does a 16 hit?
Correct. It is a hit.
Okay.
The 3.
Oof.
Ooh. 16.99. Damn, that's a price of a pretty nice, expensive toy.
I'll go up one more. How about that? And that'll be it for now.
Alright. Adrian.
I will pull out my glaive and start smacking
Alright.
this boy. So first attack, 19
That's it. Whooshing.
for max damage, 15.
Alright, looking to really hurt.
Second attack, 25 to hit,
That's it.
or another max damage, 15.
That's dead. That's it. Just float. It gets kind of floating in like a jellyfish in the water.
And then bonus action, I will command Stool to get his shit up and attack this one. And so
It is a melee weapon, so even if it's not bludgeoning, it's force, it's still going to be considered disadvantage since he's using his hands to fist it.
yeah. So shut up, Balloon. I heard that. I will kill you.
Dude, you should have saw my last game in the morning. We were playing. We were fighting Smileys, and if anybody knows the Smileys, they're like creepy clown creatures. They're called the Lava Children. They're so creepy. They look like
Oh, wow.
basically clowns.
Look at this.
Damn.
Natural 1 though is a disadvantage.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. 20 and a 1.
You better enjoy your hits while you got them.
So he misses, and that's his turn.
Look, 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 look.
Now let me end it.
Alright, this Mantle Boy here is going to do another one. Put it right here. Darkness begins to sway across the boat. Alright, this one is going for Balloon's head.
Disadvantage. With Stool's reaction.
9 misses.
Whoa.
This one is going for Uzok's head. 11 misses. balloon. Your boat is completely covered in darkness.
Okay. That's so he's next to me. I'm not grappled, right? I'm just right next to him.
No, but it would grapple your head and suffocate you if it did.
Okay. 2 attacks at it.
22. That's it.
0.9. I thought it was a disadvantage. It's not.
It's disadvantage. It's because you're so close to it. That's why.
No, a crossbow feats doesn't allow.
Disadvantage.
You're close to it, and plus, you're like.
You're in the
Right
water
blade.
though, but you don't get it.
Okay,
so
whatever.
it's fine. No, it's fine. Because the water wouldn't affect it because it's and you have the feet for it. So, still alive but barely alive.
Bonus attack, 3rd attack.
Well, they wouldn't it be a crit
Shit.
if it was? Is it disadvantage or not?
No, you already rolled with the advantage.
Make
straight
a
roll.
strength. Make a strength save
I'll like-
versus 14.
All right, 22. That's what it's good at.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take the OA.
Okay. It's gonna try to grab your head again. A natural 1.
I can't see the boat. I just see the. I'm
You
gonna
can see
swim
a
next
little
to
of
the
the
boat.
lip of the boat. You can see the lip of the boat. So if you want to climb up, it just takes
I'm climbing up.
10 feet of your movement because it's a bigger boat.
I'm
so.
done.
Ugh.
Actually, I'm gonna move deeper back. Who's this?
As you're in the darkness, you're like half your body, and then Rusty can see half your body.
I feel something horny.
Don't trust
Hail
that.
smacks you.
Alright, Stephanie, you're in complete darkness. What do you want to do?
Well, shit.
No, don't do that.
Oh,
Not in the boat.
Not in the boat.
Don't recommend.
Diarrhea.
I mean, if you want to throw it at them, then maybe.
This isn't Dark Souls. We're not throwing dung.
You can do that.
I'll feel my way. I realize that it's Thoradin, and then like I'm just stumbling blind, holding onto the side of the boat, trying to work my way out of the darkness.
Alright.
Oh, nope, that's in the water.
I mean, that's pretty
Yeah.
on brand, honestly.
Yeah.
You can see now, as you can kind of on the lip
Yeah.
here, as you see there's 2 creatures. You see the Steel Defender and Uzak in the water.
Yep. Now that she has the vision, she is going to. Yeah, sorry, you still have to bear with me. I'm on my laptop, so I've got like 70 windows open.
Hey, don't worry, you're like me, man. I got a lot.
Normally I have like my laptop and my actual like screen and like keyboard and stuff, but yeah, I was booted. And I'm not the most dexterous.
How do you have so many windows? I've only got like one in my office.
Hilarity.
Welcome to the new year, folks.
Future.
Anyway, sorry. Yes.
Did that work? Why didn't it come across? Work, damn you! I'm trying to call lightning.
Crazy.
Oh, hang on. Helps if I hit the right button.
It's
Aha!
a fun spell right there.
Yeah, he used it a lot.
Stephanie has lightning. on
Considering you're calling lightning for a body of water, thank you for hitting me.
Oh, it's individual targets.
In the
Also
water.
has a 5-foot
the
radius.
And they're
They're above
floating-
the water.
They're floating
Oh,
5
okay.
feet above the water.
Okay, good.
Yep.
My bad, sorry.
Yes. So,
Well,
Zappity
still is
zaps.
edible.
Where? Or do you want to zappity zap?
I'm gonna zappity zap the one that's next to Uzok first.
Alright.
That guy there.
It's a dexterity.
Yeah.
I believe so.
3 fails.
Excellent.
Excelente. Okay,
I
that's
think
like
it's a.
3D,
I think I'm up
it's a
to about a
3d10.
4.
Yeah, 17 she rolled.
Oh, she already did it. Okay, nice.
Well, I don't know because I'm lagging to the shit house and I can't
As you
do it.
shock a bolt of lightning as Uzak, you just watch the thing get fried as it smells like calamari or something.
Delicious. Yeah, 17.
Yeah. That's all you want to do?
Yes. I'll fry it, and then I'll fry something else the next round.
Only if it was outdoors, it would do more damage. You're inside a freaking cavern.
Are we ever going to be really outside though?
No.
Within-
No, this entire
I mean, the
campaign's
Underdark. Yeah.
Alright, so this thing is gonna float towards you, Rusty, and it's gonna try to plop its head on your little head.
No.
It misses the saddle again. Uzok. This thing's hovering 5 feet above your head. Going to cast Water Walk on you. And stool and staff, okay? Two spells. Water Walk and it's a cantrip. That's not a cantrip, that's a
Ritual.
I don't even know. I don't have a thing here. I'm just gonna put this on you, so just an indication it's some kind of element. Boop. That's supposed to be the other ability that you get when you use absorb elements, but I'm like, I don't have the Water Walk.
I did move away from him, so I'm going to
Does
take
get
the
an attack of an AO.
opportunity attack.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, engulfs your entire head. You are blinded, unable to breathe while this mantle's attached to you in this way. Is you have disadvantage on attacks as it begins to crush your head. As you're suffocating. So you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as it's on your head.
That is not ideal.
Yeah, that's basically what it does. It eventually crushes your head and then kills you. These things are scary.
Delicious.
For that. Delicious brain matter everywhere.
That's all.
As he can't use vocals or anything. He's engulfed by it. Do you have to make a con save for Water Walk or no? It's just 8 hours.
It's just 8 hours.
Okay, thank you. Alright, Mantle. He's gonna move inside the darkness, attacking Valoon from the darkness. With advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, I can see through this shit. It's its own ability. Alright, 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Alright, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you eventually see the creature as it latches onto his head. Blinding him, basically.
Gross.
As you're suffocating from it.
I'm giving him a head.
Don't like that.
As the creature has advantage on attack rolls on you, but you have disadvantage on it, as well as you're blinded. So there's a bunch of fucking. But the mantle has 0 speed when it's on your head. You can make a check as an action to detach it off your head with a strength check on your turn.
Okay.
But again, it is yeah.
Is it on top of me?
Yeah, it's on your head. It's squeezing your brain juices.
Okay.
It like literally enveloped you. You can't breathe. You're engulfed by it.
All over my face.
Chill touch where?
The one right in front of me.
Okay. It's gonna make. That's not the one. That's not a concentration. It's just.
Yeah, it's an attack.
Yeah, no. I was looking, making sure. I'm gonna double check these guys. These are the ones who have it for concentration. All right. Borodin. So you're in darkness.
Yeah.
I can't see.
Dang, I'm trying to think. I think I would be able to at least hear the commotion that's going on the boat.
Sure.
I would walk this way.
You can move on Stephanie's spot and then get off of it. So you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
You can see eventually. Oh
That's
my
fair.
god! This is balloon
Yeah.
covered with a squid thing on his head.
Cool. Let's take out my great axe and
You're gonna attack it on his head? Oh my god! Cray cray.
I'm gonna try. Oh, I should probably get it off, huh? Sure. I'll take it off his head. Was that a
I think he's
check.
gonna be very upset if he doesn't get to finish.
strength check?
Almost there. Almost
She said.
there.
Uh,
All
no
the little
athletics.
tentacles are all in your nostrils and your ears and everything. Every hole.
No
Yeah,
athletics, just a regular strength, correct?
It's just regular strength. It's a strength
Okay.
check.
Oh,
Alright.
there we
You
go.
rip it off of it. And
Woo!
it's in your hands now. Where do you want to put it?
I wanna chuck it out there.
All right. Give me. We'll just say that you chuck it as it just plops off there.
Why did you do that?
And you were dying.
Face is all covered in juices.
I'll give the creature the bird as I step back inside. Where's there?
Adrian.
I'm going to. What the hell?
All right. You eventually push into somebody else, and you're like, "Oh, there you are." As you see Balloon's face in like a dirty kind of expression of climax.
Still don't trust like that.
All those spider webs are coming out of his freaking nose and mouth and everything else.
Oh.
Sorry.
There you go. You wanted a more sick
So
frickin'
that was on Xbox head, right?
Sorry, go ahead.
I don't think you
That
would know
one's
that because is it big enough to engulf me? Is that what you're saying?
It's engulfing your head, not your body.
Oh, just the head. Okay.
Yeah, just the tip.
Okay.
Still hate that.
You can see the shell, just not the tip.
Okay, can it make a dex save, please?
The deck save. What are you
Yeah.
trying to do? I would say
Take a
plan.
flame.
Alright, so there's disadvantage against this. Natural 1. As you eradicate it off his head as it withers away.
And bonus action, I'll tell Stool to have a cheeky swing at this one, and then I'll jump into the water.
Alright.
He doesn't have disadvantage either. Because he's walking on
land
water.
now, yeah. He's can move his limbs on the water now.
So Stool will move here, and yeah, he will smack that boy, or
Which-
attempt to smack that
Which
boy.
one? The hurt one?
The damage one.
Okay.
The 21.
That's it. Well, it would be.
The
Yeah,
same.
21, yeah. Because you're on the water. It's dead.
Okay, and that's his turn.
Alright, this little boy, he's hungry. He's gonna move his way towards Rusty this time.
Get this man some
20 to hit.
points.
Alright, it engulfs your head for 7 points of bludgeoning as you get basically blinded, deafened, you're suffocating as it just envelops on your head.
Hellish rebuke.
Alright. Ah! Dexterity. 12 it fails as it burns with fire. Still alive, but really hurt. As it has to make a con save for its ability. Natural 20 keeps his darkness up. Alright, ends its turn. This thing's dead. This thing is dead. Balloon, you see obviously one on his. Well, you can barely see his head. You can see a bit of the tentacle, I'll say. You can tell it's half on his head.
Okay, I'm gonna John Woo it. Move into space, if that's possible. Drop prone. Aim crossbow straight up. Disadvantage or advantage? Or regular?
It'd be straight roll since you're prone.
2 shots up.
17 is a hit. And a 28. Are you attacking the one on him?
Yeah.
Okay, so a 10 is it kills it. You do also do damage to your friend. He takes 10 piercing.
Sorry, friend. Bonus action. I stand up. Fire this guy.
Sorry, I gotta move this for a second. I delete that. Do it. Alright, that one. It's dead. As it drops off the boat.
Move over here. So I can see. And
I can see. I can fight.
Stephanie. So you can use the bolt behind it, Stephanie. You don't actually have to direct it. Yeah, there you go. So because it hits 5 feet out. All right.
Well, it looks like I've only got one option to zit zit.
Zit zit. What the fuck? Is that how you say it now? Zit zit.
It's my technical term. Is the zit zit.
Australians, am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Is that Australian word?
Don't do that again. Oh, that's not directed at me. I was like, what? Hey?
Alright. Dexter.
I wasn't using it just yet.
9 fails. Gets shocked for 14. That's gonna roll con save. 13 succeeds.
Set it down.
No, 14.
No, I meant its concentration check.
Yeah, it's half of damage or 10, whichever is
it's
higher.
Lie. Yep, okay, I get you. Sorry.
It's been a while. She hasn't played a caster in a while.
Yeah, it has
Since
been a
her
minute.
warlock.
Yeah.
Uzok.
Finish him, Uzok. Give him the slicey slice.
10 misses. This Dark Mantle is going for you, Adrian. He wants to suck you.
Disadvantage, pretty please.
Alright, 19 disadvantage.
Really?
Yeah, I got a 19 and 20.
Actually, I'll shield.
Alright. He tries to use its most suckers on you, but it couldn't get you. Rusty.
Glance around after giving a stern look.
I would too. You shot your face.
So,
Intelligence, okay. I rolled 10. As you watch it explode into chunks. So it's dead. Ends combat.
Calamari's on your menu tonight.
right, we got one on board. I'm gonna harvest it. If I may.
Give me an Arcana check. I have to get the little thing out. What would you get? 10?
10.
That's enough. That's all you need.
Oh, calamari, boys.
Alright.
Hey, girl. Sister has a big appetite.
Alright, got it. Alright, so you do know you can get some things off of these. You can get the Mantle Sucker, which is what it's called.
Oh.
Anybody who has been attacked by a Dark Mantle can to attest to the suction power of its tentacles, reliable even beyond death of its owner. Many Underdark residents have adapted these suckers to be used for medical tools and other implements. I can tell. As it is worth 5 silver and it weighs 1 pound. You need a DC survival of 10 to get them.
Any other options besides the
And
mantle?
you can get the Dark Mantle. I think it's called Ototh or Oloth. I don't know how to pronounce it. A bony structure inside of the mantle's head. It acts as its ear. Its skilled artificers can use it to create a variety of audio-enhancing magical items. It sells for 2 gold pieces. It weighs 1 pound. It can craft the ear horn of hearing.
Shall we try?
So if you're a deaf person, you're like, what? Oh, I can hear you now.
Give it a crack.
Do the survival then. You want to help me, Steph?
I'll I'll be ritual casting walk on water for everybody.
You can assist if people want to. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll cast guidance.
Survival 15. Which one are you going for, Stephanie? The one on the boat?
Sure. I just want a sex toy.
Okay. You want the tentacle part? Okay. Alright, so you get the tentacle part. So you get the dark mantle sucker small pouch.
Oh.
So it's worth 5 silver and it weighs 1 pound. You can use it as a medical tools or other implements.
Wink, wink.
Do you want? Sorry, what was it called again?
The...
Dark mantle sucker.
It's called a dark mantle sucker. Yes.
Yeah.
I can't keep a straight face on this. Do you want anything else from it or no?
Yeah. What else can I get?
You can get the dark mantle otolith. Or let's do that. Let me just put that in here.
What about dinner?
Sorry.
Dinner.
Oh, you can get It has very little meat on it. You can harvest some of it. Like, if you harvest them all, you probably have a pound's worth of meat.
Be better for bait.
Am I able to try and harvest these ones in the water?
It would be really hard. I'd say you can grab them on the boat. Because it's very hard as the water is moving consistently. So if you want to grab them, you can grab them. You can grab 2 at a time.
Yeah, I'll grab those 2 and pull them onto the boat.
Does Steel Defender want to grab any?
Oh yeah, he'll grab the one next to him.
As Rusty suggested, we'll try and get as much meat as we can off so we can fish with it.
Alright, do you want to get the rest of them or no? You just want to leave these ones behind?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah, they're
gone now.
I'm wasteful.
Oh yeah,
got plenty.
Darkness. So you just want them for, do you want them for the other thing, to make the ear horn or no?
Sure.
I mean, I'm not very good at survival. Someone else can.
Only an artificer can make it, though. So if you want to craft it in the future.
I'll harvest.
Alright, so...
I have some guidance for you.
Alright. 17? What do you... Or 22 with the... doesn't really matter. What are you going for? Are you going for the sucker or the mantle of the otolith?
Oh, so many choices. We'll take the otolith.
Alright, you take the otolith off the one that you were harvesting earlier. As you rip it out, you got it. It's like a part of its hearing. It's a bony structure you get.
I toss it to Adrian. Make something of it, cousin,
right,
if
so
you will.
It's 2 gold pieces worth. It weighs 1 pound.
Thank you, I think.
We will need trade money once we're at Dwargar City.
So that's basically what it's called. You can keep doing survival checks as you see fit for the rest of them. 25. Which part do you want for this one?
The most expensive one.
All right, you get that. You get another one. Did you rip it out of its? Do you want the
toss?
Do you want the sucker or no?
No, I'll take the otolith. I'll throw that to Adrian as well, and another cousin.
All right, so a sucker. All right, give me another one. That's a fail. You don't get it. Last one. You get it. You rip another one out.
3 years, 3 otoliths.
They're like the bony structures of them. Yeah,
If you don't mind, Adrian, we can help you.
Thank you, I think.
We can help you fashion it.
Is everyone alright?
Oh.
Do you have tinkering for your crafting or no?
Do you mean can I use Tinker's tools?
Are you a tinker though? Can you use tinkers or no?
Yes, I can use
Alright, so then
Tinker's
you
tools.
can make something out of it. So if you want to craft it, I would say just take time to craft it. So it'd take basically a week to craft it.
Yeah.
Plenty of time on this cruise.
Yeah, that's what I'll start doing on my long rests then, I guess.
To answer your question, I was hurt a little bit.
Oh, I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
So it's basically what it does is it's an ear horn of hearing, a magical horn that temporarily restores hearing to a deafened creature. That's all it does.
Thank you.
So if anybody's deaf, you can obviously use it to undeafen them.
Oh well, it might might be proof of craftsmanship, I suppose.
Yep, and if you craft it into something, if you can sell it to somebody, you might get some money for it, depending on if they really want it or not. It's
Yeah,
basically a common item, but you could probably make some gold off of it.
Yeah, I'll start making it over the next week.
Alright, as you guys take your set of sail across the long hall of the Dark Lake, as hours easily pass on. In the meantime, if you guys have some means of fishing or anything like, you could fish for some game across the entire lake. Since there's not going to be any encounters during the afternoon or the night, but there might be a night encounter when you're keeping a watch, of course. You never know on that one. But it's up to you if you want to fish or not in the meantime, or do anything else.
Yeah, Rusty's gonna fish.
Sure.
Takes his shirt and his boots off. Starts to change again.
Ooh,
Gills, webbed hands and feet. Dives in.
sexy boy.
Going hunting for fish. Or any edible aquatic creature.
Okay. Alright, all you need to do is give me a survival check, and I'm assuming you're using bait for this? If you are using bait, you get advantage.
He is the bait.
No, he doesn't count that.
Launching Adrian.
I do have some bait actually. From the, fish bait.
Well, I have some of those sucky thingies for you, so
It's like you said.
Oh.
chuck you
2
some of that.
pounds. Yeah, I have 2 pounds of bait. So, yeah. Well, I used half of it though, so I only have 1 pound. For some reason, I should use it.
So how long do you want to go in the water for?
Enough to get like 2 or 3 fish if I roll well enough.
Alright, so for every 10 minutes, you can obviously roll survival if you have bait with advantage. The DC's a 15. Alright, you managed to get something. You could roll a d10. See how big the boy is. 6-pounder, whatever you want it to be, you grab it. So you pull something out of the water, out of the lake.
Salmon.
Alright.
A salmon-like fish.
Like fish, yeah. It's
Also
probably not a
dark.
salmon, it's some dark fish, but
Yeah.
yeah, you take it out. As you just chuck it into the boat and go back in the water after 10 minutes. As it begins to sail, obviously. I'm assuming you don't have it, you're not like keeping it at a standstill, depending if you want to. Since now you have a sail and you have a rudder. What about the rest of you all? What are you guys doing? I think Adrian is crafting currently.
I'm fishing with silk, mantle flesh tied to the end. Anything that nibbles, I shoot it with my hand crossbow.
So you're fishing with a piece of silk? Little string?
Silk and mantle flesh.
How are you hanging it? Do you have like a hook?
No, I tie it. If anything nibbles, I try to shoot it.
Alright, give me good luck. Give me a survival check with advantage. What the hell is done with a few baubles?
Sorry, girlfriend's cleaning up, rearranging the entire kitchen.
You manage to catch something. You fire a shot into it. Are you gonna lose a hang? You want to lose a bolt in the water or no?
Oh, it's the magical
Oh, it's a
crossbow.
magical. Yeah, right. I forgot. All right, roll me a d10. See how big it is. 6-pounder. What did you pull out?
I hate salmon. Trout.
A trout. All right, some weird kind of trout creature. It has 3
Underground
eyes.
trout.
And so it's like the fish from
Flicky!
Simpsons.
Blinky!
Delicious.
I might crocodile out and just do casual swimming around, but like patrolling to make sure there's nothing under the water.
All right, you're just doing the doggy paddle.
Yeah, just crocodiling around, diving
Oh, you
down,
transform
coming
to a
back up.
gator. Oh, okay. All right. You can give me 2 more survival checks, Rusty. As Valoon, are you still fishing or no? You're just sticking with that.
Yeah, I'll do it as long as I have bait. Might as well eat well before we get to the city.
All right.
Do any of you guys have string?
Yeah, I still got heaps of that silky rope stuff, so that'd be
The
on
reason
board.
why I'm asking is because we can tie this flashlight on your head so that way you can see in the water.
Or it might track the bungee door.
Either or. She can't see in the dark as
Alright,
an
you
alligator.
can roll me
so.
2.
Yeah, I
two
keep
things.
forgetting.
You get a 9-pounder, whatever that wants to be, and you get a little smaller little one, 3-pounder.
Holy smokes. We should smoke some. We had fire.
Balloon, you can roll me 2 more survival checks for the amount of bait you have, and that's all you'll have. Alright, 25 and a 24. Roll me 2d10s. Let's see what you get for. Ooh, you got a baby fish and a 6-pounder. The baby fish is like not even
Sardine.
barely enough for you to. Maybe a snack, maybe. A little bite size.
Mackerel. Bait.
Quail fish.
As you guys spend a good probably 45 minutes doing that, is eventually get back on the boat. So now you'll have to prepare the fish down the road, take all the scales off, all that stuff. There's Durin, not Durin, Thoradin. God damn it, Durin. Who the hell's Durin? I think I had Durin from a different game.
Duran.
Duran. And all right, so Thoradin, what do you want to do? As everybody's doing something.
Not much. I'm probably just keeping watch.
That's all you do, huh? Keep and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what I. It's what I did. It's what I do.
It's what I do. It's what I do. All right.
It's what I did. It's what I do.
All right. So you guys travel within the day as the boat does move a little bit faster than the typical boat because you do have Stephanie maybe using the wind power on the actual sail if she chooses to or not, because there's no wind here at all. As the people of Sloopadoop, they would use cantrips to cast wind to make it go faster. As after a good 8 hours of journey of traveling from morning to night, gradually making your descent later in the night, as it gets around probably 10 o'clock or later, depending as you see fit. You can feel tired and weary as Rusty. He's trying to obviously keep a little bit more awake, but you're kind of slouching a little bit as your hand's getting tired from holding the rudder and keeping the boat away from rocks or debris. As the rest of you are obviously maybe cleaning the fish, washing it, making sure it's clean. As after a while, Adrian, your neck kind of hurts after a while, just stiffen and working on the device. Gradually, everybody's feeling the wear and tear.
Need to anchor the boat. Wouldn't be wise to let it sail at night, even if someone's up watching and steering.
Are we pretty close to land?
As you look around, you do not see any land.
Yeah, but any rock formations or anything like that, just jutting out, or even a low-hanging.
You could see probably
Stalactite?
a small stalactite out of the water, for sure. Very small. It's about maybe 100
Yeah,
feet away.
I'll steer towards it.
You eventually get there. And you, I'm assuming, have a little rope and tie it around the boat and secure it. Since this boat doesn't have an anchor.
Yep. Just so it doesn't shift. And do like
I'll
a
just-
shape. Like,
We should
mast
tie
to
Stool
the
to a rope.
stalite.
You should sink him to the bottom of the ocean. Okay, Stool, hold this for 8 hours. He comes up, he's like, has a bunch of fish on him.
Sorry to interrupt.
So if the stalactite or stalagmite is there, we'll tie the rope from the mast around here and then to here, so it's stable, so we don't bump around. And
Alright, so you're using 2 ropes, okay. As you guys have it secured, as the boat doesn't rock because there's no wind to propel it to rock back and forth. It's very stale water. What's your watch order? Depending if you guys are making food, of course. I don't know. You have all that fish there. Depending if you have a source of fire to light them and cook them.
We will take first watch.
I'll take a third watch then, after my trance has ended.
I'll take the second.
I'll take the third then.
Did you want to take a fourth watch, Stephanie?
Sure.
Wonderful. I guess I'll start my trance then.
Who's ever on first watch?
digging this music.
Yeah.
So, I have been ritually casting walk on water, so everybody should be able to walk on water if we do come.
You did it again?
Any,
Oh, you recast it?
well, I do it every. I'll do
8
it every
hours?
8 hours.
Okay.
Because it's 10 minutes and it won't use up a spell slot that way.
So, is it still on the same 3 people, or is it on multiple?
Nope,
people?
everybody.
Alright, so I'm not gonna even bother putting little icon on them because it's gonna be obviously, but just you can walk on water.
That way we don't need to worry about that issue anymore.
Nifty.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna, if that freaking Demigorgon catches up to us,
You're fine.
frick, we might as well just start running rather than waiting on the ship.
Yeah, well, Stephanie would be able to hurl us forth again. That'd be faster.
Sorry, what? I heard my name.
Just talking about you, not to you.
Okay.
No, just talking about your warding winds. Or propelling the boat forth.
Alright. As you guys begin to stand watch, taking some ease and need, Balloon, you can roll your perception check as you begin to walk across the water. 16. For 2 hours, what are you doing?
Chomping on fish, stuffing myself. I don't
Cook
think we've
it, or
had a
did you
good
get
meal.
raw? don't think
Both, I guess.
I don't think anybody cooked it. I don't think anybody has fire spells.
Stephanie said she roasted it in her hand.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Produce flame, so theoretically I should be able to hold on to it and then toast it.
Yeah. Since I'm able to walk on water, I'm gonna splash my face, try to get myself as clean as possible. I'm fully fed, finally somewhat clean in weeks. And just praying to Loth. That's it.
Nice. Alright. Nothing happens, but you do feel obviously on edge. Going to a city of Duergar as a drow is suicide, but you have no choice.
Yep. Suicide going back.
Because no one wants to go back to Belkenville.
So I'm done. I believe it was Rusty. Second watch.
Oh, it was Thoradin.
It was me.
Thoradin. Oh, Thoradin.
You see Thoradin just curl up there in a ball.
I put my finger right under his nose so he can smell it.
Ew.
Let's clean though.
Wakey, wakey, good dwarf. Feel free to.
You always have such an interesting way of just waking me up.
Our jest, our private jest. Feel free to walk on water. It's calming. I slip away.
Never done this before. He'll warily get out of the boat. And then once he realizes it's fine, he'll
I don't sink.
just start making rounds. Perception normal. That's performance perception.
Right. As you perceive nothing around there, but it is eerie and dark as you're walking around, knowing that in a few days you might arrive towards this new city, not knowing if you will be a slave or maybe potentially you'll be killed on the spot, or maybe you're lucky enough to make some allies along the way and having a way out from this place. As you know, dwarfs and Duergars are not too kind to one another due to their past and their history. That you are of the same alignment, in a sense, almost the same blood as the dwarfs were once Duergars themselves, cursed and corrupted. As your watch eventually ends, as you see fit, you're rather tired, you stretch your back a little bit and you head back onto the boat, waking up the next individual. As you eventually see Adrian's eyes peel open.
Good. I don't have to wake you. I'll go over to the turtle. Rise and shine. Say, pat him on the shell. You try to have a go.
Alright then.
Alright, it was
I guess I'll start looking too.
alright.
So you
I've
said
got
this
my-
perception?
Yeah, and
I've got
Adrian
my
too
glaive
as well.
here too, if you were able to as well, Uzok.
Yep. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Do you want to take watch, Adrian, or no?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm just I'll roll a 15.
Alright, double 15. Alright, as you guys keep watch after the first hour, nothing obviously happens. What do you guys want to do as you're obviously up with one another? It's been a while since you talked to Uzok one-on-one, not having everybody's
Yeah,
ears.
I feel like the bulk of my Uzok conversation has been asking if he can enchant my glaive. Oops.
Yep.
How are you going, Uzok?
I can't wait to get out of this frickin' hellhole.
Well, I wouldn't be Too
I mean,
hasty,
in general.
I suppose.
The sooner we get up to the surface, the better.
Yes, but we mustn't go there at our own doom.
I don't think staying down here is going to do much for keeping us out of doom. Nowhere to go here without being frickin' slaves.
Yes, I can't say I'm much a fan of the situations that we keep finding ourselves in.
Kinda getting sick of it, frankly.
The next time that someone tells me to, surrender, I might just end up chopping them instead.
I've got your back.
I mean, maybe once, sure, but almost dying from that Demigorgon, not really for me, I suppose.
Is that what that is? Was it Demigorgon?
No, if it wasn't, it was some terrible creature.
I kinda wish that I had the ability to read minds, because then I can get a hold of somebody important. Only people I know on the surface are just colleagues and guildmates.
Yes, it's going to be quite interesting going to this Duergar city. They're friends really to no one, especially not strangers, especially not a ragtag group of strangers that we are. Might be worth for Valoon to be disguised somehow.
Does anybody have that ability?
I do have a spell that can accomplish it, but it's not perfect, nor is it foolproof. In any case, I'm sure we'll think of something.
Well, I was kind of thinking we could use those Grick hides that we had, but those got lost in the shuffle between boats.
Oh well, better to have lost the hides than our lives, I suppose.
Yeah.
Although not all were so fortunate.
Nope.
No, I mean, I got a new one and everything, but constantly replacing stools, it's I suppose I can only get better at it.
Can you keep doing that for unlimited times, or you only get a certain amount?
No, it's
Is there like a core that you need?
No, it's just a product of my own skill and my magic. Which is always nice. I mean, must be frustrating for your enchantments to only last for the day. I mean, at least mine, shut up, Balloon. At least mine last until death or, replacement.
Well, in a way mine does too, because nobody else wants their weapons enhanced, so...
I'm sure if you put your hand up and said, who wants their weapons to be magic, I'm sure you'd have at least one person who'd say I.
Yeah, I'm looking right at him.
Yes. But no, it's useful, very useful. It saves me the I'm only able to do it so many times.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I'm only able to
magic.
hold so many enchantments, I mean.
Well, us as a group, we have to work together when we can if we want to make it out here alive, so...
Yes, it might be worthwhile looking for something to replace your seeing aids.
As you guys begin to talk, you begin to see the water begin to lift and push like there's a current. As you begin to feel the boat move and rotate, as it's held tightly by the ropes, pushing up and down. It begins to almost feel like you're on the sea. As you watch the water in front of you begin to surge with electricity, forming bolts of blue lightning surging in front of you.
Oh, not
I
this
wake up
again.
Steph.
No, please, not this boat as well.
What the shit? Huh?
Hey, Steph.
Hey?
Hey, keep it down. We might be into something.
What the shit?
Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna go and walk up to Thoradin and
As you
Rusty
watch
as well.
the fire begin to lift, purple, blue, red flames begin to release, almost like a pentagram begins to surge across the water as the water begins to turn red with blood.
Well, go on, strike the boat like you did last time.
Rusty. Is this you again?
What?
Something's happening again, like when you came.
Pop up.
I'm gonna pop a fog cloud on us.
Alright, you pop a fog cloud on you guys. As the wind pushes it away as it flies by.
Yes,
Pooh!
I could see that coming. I'll
As you watch a portal begin to erupt, kind of like
Everybody
a blink
off the
from
boat.
the air as it's being ripped apart from a different planescape. As you see your beloved home plane of the land you have came from before you. As you watch something being thrown off into the water, closing quickly. As you watch a big burst, as I like you all to roll me a dexterity save. As a big
Did I make
wave
it out in
begins to
time?
Tidal
Oh.
wave. It's a tidal wave. It's hitting
Okay.
everything.
Dexterity saving throw?
Correct.
am I able to teleport into the portal?
No, it just happens. Would you like me to do character? No, it's up to you.
Am I awake? Because I heard the sound.
You all awaken as the water begins to flush all over you. This big
Yeah, I
tidal wave.
called out to you guys really loudly.
As the DC's 15, if you do fail, you fall off the boat and begin to be plunged into the water, deep in the water. You take no damage, but you just fall off the boat, getting soaked in water, all the water going into your lungs as you begin to swim up for air. As you do see something plop under the water and swim above, as you find an individual kind of not awake or aware, as you see a body floating in the water in front of you.
Do we though? Cause like we got walk on water, don't we?
As he's currently
Yeah, we do.
unconscious.
Oh, I
You do.
suppose
It
I'll
just pushes you into the water, like forcefully.
Okay.
Depending if you want me to skip
Well,
you across the land, I can skip you 500 feet away.
But we
Like
still
a
have
skipping
walk
rock.
on water.
I know. That's why I'm
Sorry.
saying if you want me to skip you across the water, I can.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying
we were
that.
caught at like unaware, so maybe
True.
either way. Probably.
Doesn't matter.
I will climb
Ah.
back up.
Adrian's already scooped.
grab the nerd
Thanks.
in the water and pull him back to
Yeah.
the boat.
All right, you push him and you pull it. You find yourself held by a cobalt in your hands
Let's let that thing float away.
as you see.
No.
Adrian grab it.
No, it can't be. I move over. I try and resuscitate.
All right, give me a medicine check.
Steph, help me.
Should do some cure wounds.
No, he just wants an advantage on medicine.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
right beside you,
You
so
watch
if you
him
ask me for help,
resuscitate as he begins to basically blow air and begin to kind of slowly pump into him. Eventually, after a few moments, he begins to cough water as you're awake. I'd like for you to introduce your character.
I'm a little kobold. About a little over 2 feet tall. Small. He's black or red scales, black belly, black horns. I guess right now he's got you see probably a sheathed rapier and a shield on his back. That's all you really see on him.
You cough up water and you begin to inhale air once again as you see a bunch of random people, but eventually you see your friend, as you had paid the most expensive people to get you here, the most expensive wizards to scry you here, to teleport you into the realm to find your captain, your friend, as you have been transported here, realizing quickly you found yourself in a dark place with some strangers on a boat.
What
Aw,
in
he's so
nine
little and
hells are you
cute.
doing here?
Rusty, is that you?
Yeah. What are you doing here? How'd you get here?
The Horizon's Edge sent me back. Sent me to find you.
Sorry, what? Who?
It's the name of our mercenary group is Horizon's Edge. This is Dot. He's a member of my troop.
Group? Were you in a
I'll help him stand up. Shut up, smartass. It's part of my group.
Oh, hi! She just like gives him a little pat on the head because he's so tiny and so adorable.
Don't you patronize me.
He's so little.
Stephanie, stop bothering the small ones.
So cute.
You got promoted to a small one to an even smaller one.
Right? Are we safe here?
No.
Changes by
Negatory.
the hour.
You're probably safer on the other side. Why you came back here, or chose to come here, is a mystery.
I wouldn't leave somebody behind.
Kneel down and give him a hug.
It's good to see you, friend.
You too, buddy. I didn't think I'd enjoy seeing a familiar face so much. Anyway, let me introduce everyone. This is my friend Dot. He's a skilled swashbuckler. These are my acquaintances that I've been working with here. I'll point to Stephanie, and I'll point to each one in turn. They can introduce themselves.
Stephanie is waving quite vigorously. Like, hi! I'm Stephanie.
I see you're the energetic one.
Possibly. It has been something to describe me. She's visibly like thrumming with energy because she just wants to pick him up and squeeze him because he's so tiny and little, and she thinks it's the cutest thing she's ever seen.
Please don't.
Gives you reminders of the old cobalt.
She's like she's restraining herself, but you can see she's struggling.
She's like
So is there
bouncing up
any
and
more-
down.
Is there any more danger around?
What do you mean danger?
Well, the only reason why we woke everybody up was because we thought we were in danger.
How do you know you're not?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is it trustworthy, Rusty?
Oh yeah, you saved my life before.
And
Alright.
you saved mine too.
What about the rest of the group? Sheridan, Dane, Narada, Boglin, Victoria? How are they doing?
They're doing all right. They just sent me here to find you. Missed you for quite a while now.
I feel like my chances are improving. In fact, all of ours are.
I mean, that's no disrespect to your friend. I'm sure he's a capable fighter, but we're still in the tips of who knows where.
This is home to a cobalt because they come from the abyss. He might not be born here, but he has people that reside here.
So racist, just assuming all kobolds come from here. Unbelievable.
Alright, you guys.
Origin
you guys
comes
might
from
get
here.
back to sleep, so that way.
I have
you
to
can
come from
light.
Underdark. Yeah, since the light hurts me.
Depends what version you're playing.
I have sunlight sensitivity.
Ew,
That should
evolved.
help.
He wears glasses and a sombrero. I'm joking.
Oh
Sorry, what was that, Uzak? As I help you back on the boat if you want.
Everybody should probably get back to sleep so that way we don't wake up tired.
Keep my eyes open. I got a little burst of adrenaline now, but
I mean, I'll
Trying
stay
to
awake with
sleep.
you.
Are you alright, Steph? You look like you went down there pretty hard.
Okay.
Like she's got a lot of energy right
She's
now.
gonna make sure that if he does go down, he's gonna be squeezed to death with heals.
All right,
Oh,
you can do this once. Get it out of your system.
Destroy the child.
Roll me athletics. How much power are you squeezing him with?
I got a shield on my back, so she can only squeeze me so hard.
She doesn't squeeze you that hard.
It's a fluffy cuddle.
She's just like rubbing her chin on your face.
Hairball.
All right, that's enough of that.
And she puts it in. She's like, thanks.
Can I roll an insight to see if he likes that?
Oh, he probably hates it. It's up to him. You can if you want.
Who doesn't love a big fuzzy cuddle?
Grown men.
So did you actually secretly like that, Dot?
Deception. He's rolling deception.
Nope.
Oh, you didn't like it one bit?
Nope.
Hey, Steph, I wouldn't recommend doing that again. It's
I
probably degrading.
I could just see she's like hopping up and down, almost bouncing. Needed her to calm down a little bit.
She thought she was doing okay containing herself, but
You guys are
apparently.
I love it.
Take it down to 11.
Have you met
This is
Stephanie?
this
she'll
is the
go back
first
and
time you
fill up
guys have
and have a
seen
nap.
even a hint of a smile on Rusty's face. It's more like a smirk. Happy smirk.
Well, let's hope that you last a bit longer than the last kobold that came stumbling into our laps.
He didn't really do anything either, so...
Well, he did successfully lead the monster away, but he just wasn't able to boast about it afterwards.
Let's not talk about that.
You had another
Count
kobold?
him. Well, for like an
2 hours.
30,
Maybe.
it wasn't very long. He sort of shown up, requested payment, boasted about his skills, and then promptly died afterwards.
Hiding from every encounter we had other than the last one.
Not really the best resume, if I do say so myself, but oh well.
Well, this should be fun.
You just survived a 2 hour session.
Well,
It's a pretty
anyway,
terrible place. There's never any light down here.
Well, if you lot are going to be keeping watch, I'm going to keep working on this item.
I
Yeah,
do
good.
actually need to get to sleep. I've
Oh, okay.
gotten a full night's rest. We were attacked earlier today. Well, yesterday now.
Let's get some more of that going. Keeps you alive.
Yeah.
Not when you get shot by your ally.
Who?
No, there's no owls here.
Alright.
I got a question for you. Where is Hayden?
Oh, the dwarf? He's there. He's just in the background.
Okay.
I told you
Yeah.
directly that I was not going to use him because he was not.
Okay.
He's going to be a non-combat NPC.
I just wanted to make sure we didn't lose him in the tidal wave.
No. He held on. He held on.
I wish
for dear life.
Jimjar was a non-combat.
Why?
So
I
he
think
didn't
we used
die.
for bait.
So he didn't
Jim-
die.
But he was actually good. He could fight.
I know, he was good, but he also died.
Well, yeah, but he died to save you.
Hmm.
If he wasn't there, you would have be dead.
If If
I
only
mean,
Valoon,
maybe.
only Valoon was around.
I don't know. That guy
He-
was pretty hardcore. He wanted to get out, and you were stopping him. So
Fine. Remember, I rolled a 20 to get back up.
it wasn't obviously, yeah, but like he could have, kept attacking you. I'm just saying.
Mm.
I'm not saying you're, he died for a reason. He had a purpose.
And they
Local
stole
man
Bon
too
Jovi.
angry to die.
But you didn't save Stool, so he's dead. You'll have to go to the biome eventually to come see Stool. And like,
Oh,
Oh,
we lost Stool again.
look. Every time the defender dies, it's a dagger in my heart, okay? Because it reminds me that Stool Alpha, Stool Prime, did not survive. Unbelievable. Shaking and crying right now.
Hey, it's okay, man. At least I don't have to play 12 NPCs. I'm happy.
We're gonna start collecting more, by the way. When we get to this Duragar
They're gonna
city,
be all
we're like,
non-combat NPCs. I'm
yeah,
not making a fucking...
you sit here, you sit there, now talk. We're just gonna sit here and watch.
Alright. You guys, who's your last person to watch?
Hey!
And I suppose I could keep watch as well, since I'm
Yeah.
still awake.
The Kobold doesn't need to sleep, so he's fully rested. He can watch if you want. Or you can obviously snuggle next to his buddy.
I'll watch over Rusty.
You're the only one who doesn't have water walk, FYI.
Yeah, I know. I figured that much.
But you are looking pretty dasher with your awesome shield. He's the only one decked out. You guys are all like, spare some change. Well, Rusty's got some gear actually. My apologies.
Why?
Thoradin
don't.
has gear as well. I think it's just the OGs don't have gear. They have whatever they could find.
I'm super perceptive, bro.
I reckon. Stephanie will ask Dot. So, you came looking for Rusty. It's pretty ballsy. Like, you could have ended up anywhere.
Yeah, well, that kind of. It's why you pay the good wizards to send you places.
You have a lot more trust in wizards than I do.
Well, you don't use the ones that offer 2-for-1 specials.
But that's the best value for money.
Yeah.
She giggles as if to say she knows this.
You
I'm
could
not.
You could end up in
Smartest.
2 places at once.
That would be fun.
Not with when your body's split in half.
True. So, like, you known Rusty a long time?
Yeah.
We've only known him for like a week.
That's. He only been gone for a week?
Has it been like? It's been like a week, hasn't it?
Since you left Scuba Doop, yes.
Yeah, it hasn't
Collectively, I
been
think
that
just
long.
under 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's only been a minute.
Felt like a lot longer than that.
It is when you miss your friends. I miss my friends.
I can imagine you have lots of friends.
I do.
Or people that you think are friends.
My family loves me. They found me, and then they love me, and then I love them. They're little like you. And we live in the forest. And I need to get back to them because I miss them, and they miss me, and I love them, and they love me.
Wait, they're little like me?
Yeah, they I think everyone calls them halflings. They're little.
But
They're a
you're-
little taller than you, but not by much. There is some that are about the same size.
But you're
That's why-
not a halfling.
In spirit, I am.
I
They
don't
founded me.
think that's how it works.
It does, because family is who you choose.
I don't think you can choose your family.
My mama tells me otherwise. Because I am her family and she is my mama.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Is Rusty not your family? Do you not love him and hope that he is safe and care about him?
I mean,
You jumped through a big lightning zippy zip portal to come find him. He's obviously your family.
I guess.
And you don't look the same.
What do you mean? We're brothers.
Exactly. He's your family.
I guess found family,
Yeah. They found me.
not biological family. Found
Exactly.
family. Okay.
Blood is pooey. Found family.
I hope your blood isn't pooey. Got some sepsis or something going on.
Yeah, that would be yucky. But like, that's pretty big to like jump through and come look for him. Like, that's pretty. I've got mad respect.
Yes, what would have happened if he was dead? If we'd buried him at sea, would you then have portaled to the space above? Or if we'd buried him at land, would you have then portaled below the earth or just above on a flat field and then you have no idea what to do?
Yes, but if you're scrying on somebody, you can tell if they're dead or not.
That is equal point there.
Yes, but scrying isn't perfect.
Nothing.
It is.
Like, see Stool here? You forgot to tighten his leg bolt.
Oh, 1.0, 1.5. It's a bit loose. He's a little sensitive about the stools.
Well, at least I didn't leave anybody behind.
Oh, sick burn. So how you getting back? Are you like gonna portal, or are you just gonna like travel with us? Like, because if you guys can portal, like, that'd be mad convenient.
We can't portal. We paid somebody else to portal. Or I paid somebody else to portal me to him.
So it was a one-way, not a return ticket.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, we gotta find a good wizard or get our way out that way. But I'm staying with him until we get out of this.
That's fair.
If you think you can stop me, go try, but I'm staying with him.
No. I would never try to separate family. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of luck in the wizard department. We've seen a lot of water and a lot of gooby things and sucky things that people usually pay good money for, but we got them for free.
Luckily, you got 2 decent navigators.
True. That's true. I help with the wind and zit things. I cook things. I like to try to be helpful. I'm not the smartest, so sometimes I do stupid things. But I try. And Mama always tells me that it comes from a place in my heart that is loving and caring.
Adrian?
Yes, that's me.
Is there an off switch on her?
I can't say that I've located one thus far. The first instance that I was somewhat confused is when we were in a room full of gas, and Stephanie herself had just told us that it was flammable, and when enemy drow arrived, her first thought was to cast a spell of fire, and after that I just sort of tune out a bit of it.
He kind of hangs her head a little bit and then kind of slinks back a little. She's like,
You got a
Okay,
lot of energy.
I'll be over here.
You're good. You just got a lot of energy.
I know, but I know sometimes I overwhelm people when I get excited, so I'm sorry.
Whew.
Anyways, wonderful.
I bring out a little case that I have that has like a I bring out a little case, right, that has a compass and a sextant, and I'm trying to like figure out where the hell I am.
It spins around.
Oh yeah. Yes. Compasses aren't really Yes. The Underdark, for all of its well, wondrous sights, is also a pain in the ass when it comes to any type of water-based navigation.
Great.
Yes, but thankfully that dwarf, the Duragar, not the mountain dwarf, he's leading us, not leading us, navigating to his city.
Can you trust him though?
No, but nor
He is
can I really-
Duragar.
but we did save his life, so he does have somewhat of a debt to repay, especially since he survived and our, long-time party member did not. So, sort of like a, if you don't take us to the right place, I might just stick your head over the end and remove it.
Interesting. All right.
Yes, it's sort of been a long week. That's for certain.
I guess I'll just sit here and sharpen my rapier. Make sure it's extra pointy.
Yes, keep that toad sticker of yours sharp, that's for certain.
This wonderful blade is called Needle.
Oh. I feel like I've heard that name from somewhere before.
Maybe.
You stole it from the franchise. It's mine now, bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Nothing happens, of course, during the day, as you have a conversation with a new compatriot along your ship. Obviously, his worry eyes upon some of your comrades, as he does see a Duragar. He does also see a Drow. But there are obviously others that are a little bit more strange for this place to be down here. As you found your friend, and now you have to find a way out. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okie
Okay.
You know,
Come on, let's do combat. I want to test this guy out.
We've already done combat. We don't need another.
I know, but I didn't.
Alexa,
Test it
this
out.
is so sad. Play Country Roads.
you know,
Do the
You don't play
place.
Country Roads, you play
I belong.
Dust in the Wind.
Is my
Well,
mic
Virginia.
been cutting out for anyone else?
a little bit, yeah.
It sounds like it gets loud and on like normal volume, and then it goes quiet as you're talking, and then it comes back. It's like pulsing with volume. To me, at least.
Okay. How about now? Is it working better now? I had a soundboard hooked up that I was going to try something with. Might have been affecting it, but how does it sound now?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. That's disappointing. Be right back.
Have the watches ended?
I don't think they rolled yet, but probably.
Yeah, we rolled.
Gotcha.
Because
So we're all
sorry,
rolled
I
the
missed
nat
it.
20.
Oh dang, yeah.
I guess there was a lot of kind of whisper chat going on.
I guess you could
Well,
say
no.
our watch has ended.
Okay. Here comes all the
The Game
GOT
of Thrones. Yeah.
GOT references.
Honestly, I can't really say a lot. That other campaign, Dragons of Icespire, I also named my rapier needle.
Being in a kobold's hand, is it like a little dagger-looking needle, or is it a full-size rapier?
A
I mean,
full-size rapier. It's
Oh, okay.
God, so size discriminatory, Uzo.
Well, hey,
A word.
you know how long a rapier is, right?
yeah.
It's like as
Yeah.
long as he is.
Good 9 inches.
It's not as
Is
long
that
as
what
he-
rapiers are?
I mean, it,
It's not a long sword.
it conforms to your size. It's magical.
41
He's not-
inches.
How
is the
tall
average
is
size
Dot?
of a rapier?
Oh shit.
And
so it
if he's 24 inches, it's like
Yeah,
a
but-
great sword to him.
don't they conform to your size?
It's a magic weapon? Like
Maybe.
an attuned one?
Maybe.
Well, if it's an attuned one, then it would. But you're pretty much holding like a sword from Bleach. It's just taller than you are.
Guess you'll have to find out.
Obviously, you can have them custom made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make fun of rapiers.
I mean, it's a classic pirate sword, so. Only made
I thought a
sense.
scimitar,
Scimitar?
or scimitar, yeah. I thought scimitars were more classic pirate weapons.
Yeah, but I think those are not rogue weapons.
No, they are.
Oh, they are? Eh.
They're
They're the
those,
ultimate.
those aren't
rogue
actually more.
Oh yeah,
typical
they're
pirate
not.
weapons.
They're martial, right?
Yeah.
short
They're more
swords.
like Sultan and like maybe
Oh,
like
Rape-
the Southern
Guard.
Pacific, maybe around there. But like everywhere else, it was rapiers. It bothers me when people think of rapiers as like fencing swords. It's like with just like a rod with a point. It's like no. They've got blades. Like it's a two-sided blade that comes to a fine point. So they do piercing, but they can also do slashing if you needed them to. But that's not how it is in the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought they were like fencing swords.
Can you
No.
do the water dance?
They're just thin blades, basically.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking on Google right now.
They are thrusting weapons.
Alright, I'm back.
Here you go.
I mean, you could like cut a rope with them.
All I hear is thrusting. What the fuck?
Rapiers are
hard.
thrusting
I come at
weapons.
the hardest time.
I bet you do.
What the fuck is this turtle doing? Gator and turtle? Ooh, that's some naughty shit. Fucking weird shit.
Everyone back?
I think so.
Nah, Borodin.
Alright, well, you know the drill. Let's see who's my 3 people. I will pick Rusty, Adrian, and Doc to roll me le d20. Alright, we got something. Alright, I would like our Monsieur to roll a d10. Adrian. Interesting. Alright, this is going to be up to our captain here. As you begin to move eventually throughout the water, eventually untying it and getting your way ahead, eating maybe a ration at hand as you begin to sail across the Dark Lake. As you are obviously helping Stephanie, I'm guessing, with propelling the wind on the sail. If not, it's up to you. As you begin to move, you do eventually feel a strong current randomly occur across the water, unaware of maybe there's a whirlpool or some sort of flush of water or something coming through. As the current is strong, as it begins to showcase, as you do see stalagmites jutting out from the bottom of the tunnel as you begin to travel across the water line. I would like everybody roll a perception check.
I rolled 9 plus 10. So 21.
Alright. Uzak and Adrian, as well as Thoradin. You just made it, barely. And Stephanie is the best out of everybody. You can see, as you notice far away, you do see these jagged things, as they're called down below, called stone teeth by the Underdark dwellers. As you do see them jutting out. I would love our navigation to roll dexterity saves, as you must pass through them to be unscathed or be harmed by the ship. As they're jagged and very aggressive, you can use your water vehicle handling to aid you in this.
Whose navigation?
You or me, Rusty?
It's Rusty. He's taking the boat.
Okay.
Depending if you want to do it.
You want to try it?
Both of us have.
Only one person can do it. You can't help advantage. This is
Yeah.
up to the skill of our navigator. The people can see it though with the perceived eyes, as you do see what looks like.
I
a
don't see
stalagmite.
it, so
No,
you go.
don't.
Can I use my warding wind to like angle the sail to go around?
It's just up to him for steering. You can use the warding wind, but he's still steering the boat. As he quickly strafes across the left, dodging it, not trying to tear the boat apart quickly enough. As he begins to move across, I'd like you to do one more time, Rusty, as you see another big jagged one ahead. As the water gets faster and rapidly begin to push as you begin to excel more than normal, sailing across the water quite rapidly, as you easily dodge the next one. As our highest perception person, a natural 20, I'd like you to roll me a d12. Oh, great. I'm gonna follow these guys. How about them? Jeez Louise. As you begin to dodge and strafe, you do see that you have company coming in as they begin to kind of fly down from the actual stalactites above you. As you do see accumulation of a lot of sturges coming in. So like you guys roll initiative.
Did we get a long rest, or is this
Correct.
happening at the
You
end?
got a long rest, yes.
Okay, cool.
Shit.
Ah shit, here we go again.
I think just some low rolls.
Oops.
I hate
Rather be low on the initiative than when I'm trying to attack.
Well,
bastards.
didn't click my. Oh.
Right.
And
You see a
change it.
lot of them coming in as they begin to fly in from all corners. As you're still continuously steering and dodging. So every second round, you'll have to make the save again. As you'll have to use Rusty your action to do so. So on every second round. So the first round you won't have to. Go ahead.
What's the speed of the boat going right now?
Oh,
And can the Sturgis keep up with it?
Oh, they can easily. The boat's just moving a little bit faster, so it would move 1 mile every hour. Now it's moving probably 3. But the boat is moving quite fast on a current currently, as it's
Yeah,
not
that's what I
natural
mean.
for a stagnant water to have a current.
Yeah, that's what I meant by are we gonna if we're able to outrun these guys or not? So
No. You cannot run.
My winds are not that strong.
No, these guys can move an action dash in 80 feet of flight. These things are fast.
at least no attacks.
So there are obviously two things going on. So you'll have to be dodging and weaving, and of course you'll have to be evading these things and obviously fighting them off as best your abilities, of course. All right, let me hit these guys. I'll have to roll them multiple times. So give me a second. Because I have them all spaced around the map. I got a natural 20 on one of them. Alright, so. Anybody got a natural 20?
Yep.
Who? Dot?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna be right underneath you. Alright, Dot, what do you want to do? We'll jump into combat music.
God, there's so many of them.
Yes.
Yeah, he rolled well.
It would be,
Yeah, I
it would
love
be
how-
less, but since we play with 7 players, that's a lot, I have to give you a challenge.
How dare you?
It's the sad truth. Well, it'd be a joke. You'd guys be like easily destroying these things with only having like 6 of them or 7.
I'm gonna move over to Rusty and hold my action. Wait for somebody to come toward us.
Okay. God damn it! I got rid of the fucking chat. How the hell is that happen? Oh my fucking god! This happened yesterday. I hate it. I have to refresh. I have to refresh. I have to lose everything again. So stupid.
So we re-roll initiative?
No.
Since you lost it?
No, I'm just refreshing. This is annoying.
Oh
isn't it?
wow, my initiative's wrong. It should actually be 35.
Too late.
I rolled a natural 40 DM.
I rolled
Man,
fuck
that-
you, basically.
Got interesting dice.
Man, they rolled high. You're gonna be sucked out of blood in a minute.
Ah yes, the suck.
The suck.
They're gonna suck our soul out.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, this thing's gonna fly, zoomy zoom, and it's flying right towards you, Adrian. 11 misses.
Yo.
This one's sucky as well. On you, 12 misses.
Just, yeah.
No dinner first?
This one's going for Rusty. 7 misses.
Offer them the
This one
tentacle.
is going for Dot.
I will
Dot,
attack him
Go for it.
with advantage because he's also within
Back
5
down.
feet of Rusty.
Yeah.
Well played.
Needle.
With sneak attack.
It's dead. You don't need to sneak it. It has 2 HP.
Okay. Even better.
Drains into the water. You lose the body, but it doesn't matter. You're just flying through it. This one's going for Thoradin. 22 to hit.
Oh, sure.
As it sucky you for 7 piercing. As it's held on to you now.
I feel kind of funny.
Rusty. So this turn you can attack, and then next turn you'll have to use your action to dodge with your boat.
Alright. One right here.
Alright, intelligence. That's 11, fails. Which one?
One right next to me.
Alright. It blows up into nice fishy water. And that's one to fly to you, Rusty. 22 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, take 5 points of piercing as it is stuck on your back.
Hellish Rebuke.
Sure. Alright, it's still alive because it healed, so it's back to 2. this one is going to fly. Since it can't really get anything from Steel Fender, it doesn't care about it. Because it doesn't actually have
Disadvantage on
blood.
the attack.
Yeah, it's going for Stephanie. 8 misses.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one will fly towards Atron. 20 to hit.
Oh, cast shield.
Okay.
I don't want to deal with that bullshit.
Stephanie.
So how high up are they?
They're like not too far. They just flew down, so they're like honestly like 10 feet. But they can fly quite a bit.
I'm going to hit the one of the ones next to Adrian.
You have
He's
one
got a
You have
couple.
one next to you as well.
I know, but I'm gonna set it on fire, and we all
It's
know how that
disadvantage on
goes.
attack, so it's his range ability, and you have a mom next to you.
Yeah, but it's like 15 away.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, fine. I'll prime. How high up is that one? 10 feet?
No, they're all like 5 feet. They're all in your face right
Ah, okay. Well, I will slab the one that's near me then instead with.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one in general. No, the ones outside are like 10 feet. They're just kind of swooping in. Alright, that's a hit.
It's the one next to me
Rip
then.
it apart. You have a sturgeon on your boat now. Alright, this one will fly. Sees that there's a lot of them there. It's gonna fly right behind Stephanie and try to. Nah, it's a miss. 12. This one is going for Dottie. Dot. 17 to hit.
Miss.
Tink. This one is gonna fly towards Balloon. 8 is a miss. This one is going for Thoradin again. It's gonna try to suck him. 14, which is a miss.
17 is a miss for your AC?
Yeah, he's got a shield. He's rocking. He's pretty tanky.
Oh, nice.
He's a dex fighter too, remember?
12's a miss on you. Because they're all.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they don't know you. Are you gonna keep it a mystery?
Mhm.
Well,
Well, I mean, you can see I'm wearing a chain shirt.
This one's going for Steffi. 18 to hit. For 5 sucky damage.
They'll hate that.
Say it again.
This one's going for Uzak. Misses with 9. This one is going for Balloon. 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Alright. It attaches on your back for 6 points of piercing. It starts to drain. You're not grappled, I'm just indicating it that there is one on you.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright, this one is going for Rusty. Natural 1. Look at them, they're all like clinging on your bow. There's just a bunch of gross ones. Here comes ones for Uzak. Misses. Alright. Yeah.
I'll yeah.
There's
There's a few of
enough
them.
enemies on you.
So I'll start from right to left.
Sword
I've
burst.
got my bonk stick. So I'll send these ones to Horny Jail. 14 shield.
14. That's a hit.
That's funny.
Is it all jail horny?
Gloomforge Hammer? When did you make that? I like that.
That's the one you gave me.
Oh, really? I don't remember
Yeah.
any of that hammer.
That was his
Yeah, it was
birthday.
your birthday
Birthday.
present.
You changed the name on it. Okay.
No, it was called Gloomforge Channel,
Was it
wasn't it?
really? No, it was called Glow, not Gloom.
Oh, same difference.
Gloom? I'm like, what?
Second attack at
Something that's gloomy and glowy are two different things.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
I think the hammer was more disappointed that it
That
didn't
is,
get
you
stolen.
sail past it as it gets shoved underwater.
Bonus action, I'll tell Stool to square up and attack the one to my immediate left.
Hmm.
So, zoop. He'll say it's Stooling time, and then Stool all over it.
19 to hit. Or do you want a stool?
The one, this one. This
People pay
creamy.
good money for that.
Alright, it's dead.
one.
That's it. Blade stays on your boat.
And that is all I can do.
Alright. Order them.
Whack the one that's on me away with my
Get
mace.
off the move. 24's a hit. For 5. Still alive.
Same one.
Alright. It's dead. You watch it splatter as it drops off the boat.
Okay, so I want everyone to like close their eyes and like only open them slightly. Don't these Sturges kind of look like red baby Yodas?
This is going towards
Oh yeah.
Stephanie. 13's a miss.
It is.
This one is flying towards Balloon. 12's a miss. This one is going for Adrian again. 10's a miss.
Balloon is gonna aim his crossbow on the one in his back. Is that a straight roll?
I would say so, because it's in a weird spot, so you're just trying to like...
Yeah.
Still alive.
Fire again.
15 is a hit. He's dead.
I'd laugh if you got a natural one and shot
He just
yourself
shot
in the
himself,
ass
yeah.
cheek.
Ah!
Straight through the ass cheek.
Let's go for Zephyr Strike. Cast it on myself.
Jumps off the boat.
That's actually a good idea.
No, we're moving at severe speeds.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch
We
him.
still-
He can keep up. He can
You
keep
can
up.
keep up if you action dash.
Especially with Zephyr Strike.
And we still have Walk on Water on us, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What?
That's
I'll-
What's wrong,
I'll,
Dot?
I'll swim back and get you if you need it.
Alright, so you're Zephyr Strike. Let's see, no attack opportunities. Alright, who's up?
Okay, so I'm going to start out with casting Shield of Faith on Rusty.
Alright.
That'll increase his AC by 2. And I am going to cast Word of Radiance.
5 feet around you, so the 3 around you. Con saves.
That's good damage.
Alright, they all fail as they all die.
Ooh, nice.
So you watch 2 of them die on your boat, and 1 falls off the boat, getting swept away.
And that is my turn.
Right, Dot.
Alright. I will attack this one. One
The one on
next
him?
to. Yeah.
Okay. I think there's none on him, actually. My apologies.
They're not on him, but they're next to him.
Oh, it's a needle. Wait, which one are you attacking?
This one.
Oh, okay. I see multiple pings. I'm like, what the fuck? Alright, that's a hit.
Okay, well. This plus.
dead.
Doesn't matter.
There's a save on the boat.
I will move over here. Taking an attack of opportunity from the other one.
This one will actually get you.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
15 to hit, which misses.
Nope.
This boy's gonna try to sucky suck. Misses. This one's dead. Alright.
Makes me laugh
Rusty,
every
as
time.
your action, you'll have to roll your you're not animal handling, your boat handling as you see a jagged stalagmite ahead of you. Depending if you do not wish to, but which I'm assuming you want to. Nice. As you quickly turn it.
Oh,
and
wow.
begin to spin it away from there with quick haste. Since Stephanie's not able to control the wind anymore, you're just using your momentum at this point.
Double net 20s, too.
Alright, this thing is going to try to get Rusty again. 18 to hit, which I'm assuming is a hit still or not? With the Shield of Faith.
your AC +2.
I don't know his AC. Oh, he disconnected.
No, someone didn't.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been talking this whole time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was pinging the one that was still attached to me. This one's still attached to me.
It shouldn't be because it didn't drain anything.
It did, but
Oh,
then
it
I
did.
did
Yes, you're right.
Hail
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Rebuke
you're right,
to
you're
reduce
right.
it back down to the 2.
Yeah, I forgot. Alright.
So does that change it? It does hit. Does that change it?
Change what?
You're not hitting. You're
No, you're not hitting.
piloting.
Piloting.
Yeah, it just hit me.
Oh no,
Oh.
yeah. So yeah, no, 18's a hit. So even with the shield effect, okay.
Oh, my
5
bad.
piercing again as it drains.
Okay.
Oh, so your AC is 16
15
or
at the moment.
15. So
he's a sorcerer.
your normal AC is only 13.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. He's a sorcerer.
And I did put mage armor on, so.
Yeah, sorcerers don't get armor.
How do you think I moved next to him?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I gave him that shield of faith. Holy crap.
I'll go for the one that's next to me. Oh yeah. Get. Is that a hit?
12's a miss.
Oh, who wins?
Alright, this one is going for Stephanie.
Disadvantage. Wait, 1 second. Yeah.
Alright, misses with 10. This one is going for Gordon. Misses with 9. This one's going for Dot. 17, which I think is a miss.
Yep. Miss.
This one's going for Thornton. 20 to hit
Ouch.
as you get drained for 6 piercing. It's right on your head. Sucking the oil juices in your head. Gross. Alright, so this one is going to Adrian. Oh god, natural 20. Double.
Yeah,
I got
double.
back to back.
Just hit.
Alright, you take 8 piercing as it gets right on your face.
That might as well happen.
This one's going for Stephanie. 16 to hit.
Okay, muted. I believe that is easy.
Take 5 points of damage, but it can only drain 3 points, so you only take 3 points of damage. It's full.
Okay.
It's at its max. It's a big fat boy now on your back. This one's dead. I'll actually take it off. Put it over here. It's dead. Alright, Adrian, you have one on your face. It doesn't cause anything, but just on your face.
Start same as last time, right to left. So first attack with my bonk stick, 17,
Yup.
and it will take.
It's dead.
Then I'll go for the one to my immediate. Actually, no. I'll go the one to my immediate north.
Okay.
Another bonk. 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's dead.
And then I'll tell Stool to go for this one to its immediate left with my bonus action. So then Stool will make its attack.
Which one?
To its immediate left.
You
The one
this one? Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
the one that has
That's a
had
hit?
the suck.
Alright. It's no, it doesn't suck. It's dead.
And that is all I can do.
Alright, Gordon, you got one sucky suck on you.
Uh-huh.
I think it's the one above you. I didn't.
Will put my shield to the ground as I take out my great axe.
Well, my trusty ox.
I'm gonna start with this one.
The one in front of you?
Yeah.
Alright, it's really awkward, but you try to cleave it off your back.
17.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Cool.
As you kill it, you do take 2 points of damage to your back, though. Oh!
I'm just going to carry that momentum over, bring it over my head, and strike the one that's below me.
Alright. 15's a hit. So you cleave it in half. Shing!
And I will make my way downtown over here.
You're not there.
Not there. What the fuck? He slaps the turtle.
Oh, what?
Ah! I don't know.
Yeah. Actually, it's a claustrophobic over there. I'll stay right there.
Alright. Turkey's dead. This one will try to attach itself to Dot. Misses the attempt. Balloon.
Balloon's gonna aim at this guy.
Okay. The one on his face? Okay.
Yep.
21's a hit.
Sorry, guys.
For 6. It's still alive.
Spider Swarm damage on top.
Yeah, it's still alive.
2 damage. Damn.
Well, it drained all of its hit points.
Second attack.
Okay.
Hit.
Alright, so you kill it. Cousin takes 5 points of damage in his face.
Sorry. Bonus action attack this one.
Which one? The one on Stephanie's back?
Yeah.
14's a hit. 11. Alright, you kill it. As Stephanie takes 1 point of damage in her back.
I say that as he's just flying back 50 feet.
Actually, I'm gonna be. God damn it. Here, I'm gonna hang on to the boat, and that's my action.
Okay.
And
Uzok. Word of rigging. 16, one succeeds, one takes the damage. For 13 is the one on the side of the boat. Is swept in the water as it disappears.
Okay, and I think that's an action to cast that one.
Yes.
So that is my turn. You've got Rusty Dot.
Yeah.
Flipping the boat over. Fuck this shit. Eventually, you won't
Yeah,
even
but
have to be on the boat anymore. You'll be like traveling on land forever. Enjoy the boat.
Actually, no, I'm gonna attack this one because I know. Actually, no. I'll tell him to. Ooh, what do I do? That's grappled to him, isn't it?
It's on his back, yeah. So if you do too much damage, you will hurt him.
Tell him to bend and spread.
No, No, I'm
Nail
gonna attack
down,
this
spread
one.
those cheeks.
cough.
As much as I want to help him, I know that I could hurt him as well.
Yeah, you can do sneak attack and kill him.
Yeah.
So 27 to the other one?
Yeah, the top one.
Okay, it's dead.
Jesus. Double ones. Oh no, just one. Okay.
Alright, Rusty. There's one left, and it's on you.
Where's it attached?
Let's test your back. You can probably see it
Alright.
if you turn your head a little bit.
I will snap my fingers.
Chill
Cast.
touch. 11's a
Chill
miss.
Damn. At least the finger snap.
Alright, he's gonna suck some more. 17 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
Drains you for 7. Stephanie.
Well, everyone else seems to have the
I think I accidentally
You've got no-
I took Adrian out, so you can just go on Steel Defender. I was trying to remove them, and I think I accidentally double clicked.
Well, there's none left down our end, and can't really get to the other one, so I might just try and hoist Valoon into the boat.
Pull him up.
Come on up, brother.
My thanks.
Let me see. Can I see it?
The sail would be in the way, wouldn't it? And then it's...
Oh, the sails. I mean, I can just move.
True.
I'll cast Sacred Flame on it.
I cauterize it off of him?
No, it's not an actual flame. I don't know why it's not going out. There we go.
Alright. Sacred Flame! Sacred Flame's a good one because it just targets it, so it just kills it. It doesn't do any damage to the guy. Which is, cantrips are amazing. As you destroy it, killing it as it disappears. Ending combat. And ending the crazy incursion of water is that eventually the current slows down.
That was fun. Should do that again sometime.
Little shits.
I'd rather not.
And Valoon, please, what is with you and shooting people that have things attached to them? There are other ways to remove them, just like that.
He's
What I
just trying to
just did.
help.
I mean, he is an excellent shot.
Yes, but when I made the crossbow, I wasn't intending to pull its quarrel out of my back.
Sorry, cousin. You just
That
had
was-
Well, you
something
shot him
stuck
actually
your
in the
face.
face, which is funny.
That is the antithesis of what I was going for.
Won't happen again.
I somehow doubt that severely.
And I
He'll
insight
just
check.
leave you to get sucky suck.
As you
I mean,
wish.
I could have gotten rid of it
Sucky
myself.
suck. I love it. No, it's all recorded now, so Sucky Suck is forever now.
Dot wants to insight the Valoon.
You already know what you can get off these, so you don't actually have to roll the check for them, the nature check. You can obviously use survival and harvest them if you want. So do you want more needles off of them, or do you want the bile? But the bile requires vials.
Yeah, we'll just have to go needles.
I don't think we have any vials left over.
No.
No,
We've got
unfortunately,
nothing.
we lost the guy with all the vials.
What do you mean?
Well, if you asked Adrian, it wasn't any importance anyway.
Right. You get a
Yes.
needle, Uzak. Enjoy.
Huzzah.
Sweet.
8
My
Useful.
needle.
Yeah, it's worth 8 copper, 1 pound.
Let's try the one next to me. Nope, I did
Which-
not get a needle.
I'll try one. God damn, I stick myself with the needle.
Ugh.
I got the hivs now.
I just chop it in half by accident. Oh,
Rusty,
bother.
you get a needle.
You get a needle. You get a needle. Everyone gets a needle.
Yeah, you want to, do you mind taking this rudder for a minute? I need to sit down. I'm a little lightheaded. Blood loss.
Yeah. Go for it.
Just looking out for me.
Damn, you guys suck. There's 3 more if you want the needles.
How far are you down there? How are you looking there, Rusty?
He's a little bit below half. Almost.
With his eyes.
So he's
probably.
kind of bloody, kind
No,
of.
no.
He's
doesn't have the
below
red dot.
half?
I'm about half.
Red dot is half.
Okay.
Yeah. Well. Yep.
Would you like me to give you some healing?
Massage.
Sucky sucky.
No, sucky, sucky. Just some
Humpling.
healing.
Wave
Yeah,
the
I could
tentacle
use it.
around.
I could use a pick-me-up. I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Cure wounds and
Ooh, that's a pretty powerful heal.
Oh, dang. Thank you.
that should bring you close to full.
So you guys begin to travel across the waters. What do you guys wish to do as you just travel further along the long stream of the endless dark lake? It seems to never seem to want to end. So you just see water and water and water.
Keep on working on my hearing aids. Yeehaw!
Fucking stupid. What the fuck? That's your new character's accent now, officially.
Well, I
Well-
did do a one-shot that was Western themed, and that was basically the accent I used the entire time.
While Dad's working the rudder, I'll take out a pound of that 6-pound fish and split it with him. I mean, we're used to eating raw fish, actually. Plus, he's a
Fish in the
kobold.
abyss.
There you go. You need to spare your rations down here. There's not any supply chain that we know of.
I did bring some with me.
Yeah, hang on to them as long as you can. Let's use what we just freshly caught. The rations will keep, but this stuff won't.
That, and if Stephanie's up for it, she can keep us fed for a full day. So
Yeah, I do like those good berries, and I thank you for that, Stephanie. Just, once in a while, change of pace.
Can pop a berry.
Berry?
Pop a
Obari?
Berry? Do you pop a berry?
Very good.
We'll go
Berry.
blueberries today because I had blueberry pancakes for breakfast.
Yummy.
thanks, Steph.
Uh,
I'm having
I'll
fish.
give Rusty
take-
an extra one because he's a little hurt.
I'll take the 1 point of healing and I'll like it.
It
I will
hurts.
too.
Actually, I will for myself too, actually.
You need to start thinking of some good stuff to shape onto while you're on the boat. I feel like if you turn into a bear, you just sink us.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, I was just about to pop one of these. And I was going to have I'm gonna go a mermaid in the water swimming along next to the boat, because why not?
I don't think a mermaid is a thing, but okay.
2 hours?
It's 2 hours of entertainment of her swimming around.
Entertainment. Good grief. At least pay her for her services, won't you?
But yeah.
Why do I exist? You're here to entertain us as the boat goes. Oh my god.
She like jumps out of the water and we give each other high fives as she goes past, kind of thing. She's my friend.
Anyways, we're alive at least. That's a good start.
You guys get hit really easily. But you know how to dodge and weave?
A good point. I cast mage armor myself.
Hemoth begins to talk. We have a few days before we head to Grakenstock. You'll need to know a little bit more about the factions. I had some time overthinking what I recall when I was there. It has been a couple months since I've traveled back towards the city.
Am I gonna be fine with you? Or do I have to stay on the boat? I really don't want
You'll be fine
to
with
get us killed.
if you do not head into the deep of the city. I'm gonna take you in the back. and hide you
Whoa.
away.
I hate all of you.
We're gonna go in the back door, huh?
The Dark Lake. There is a harbor that harbors
At least gonna
well,
give someone foot
servants,
rubs.
slaves, and other individuals that have saw their fit away from the eyes of the king. The deep king of Holgard Steel Shadow, the fifth. As I will give you the name. It's tradition between all the kings of each of all of age. They had descended the throne in 1372 DR. So in a sense, that is basically, in your time, it's 100 years ago. He is ruthless and an uncanny ruler who engages, well, we've been told, in secret meetings in the city of the council. But the clans keep to their members guessing what he's up to. Not much have known about him. He's a wary individual, the king himself. So, the councils represent each of what they do upon the clans. They are called the Council of Lords, or Lairds, or whatever. I'll just put this in here. Each of them is conflicted with clan classes: the smithing, the mercantile, the mining, and other manufactures of clothes, and breeding, and such. So each clan has their own kind of requisites or what they're good at. So the clan of Steel Shadow are good at making weapons. The clan of Ironhead are good at making weaponsmiths. The clan of... There's a lot of clans. Thaz clans is good at armorsmith. The clan of Firehands are smelters. And there's so many. I can just name... There's too many to name. But each clan has their own kind of trajectory or what they do and what they provide towards the king and the rest of the people of the clans. And then we have the Council of the Servants. So that's council. A council is a circle of Deros. They enjoy all privileges and trapping of the government of the body, while the rest of the people live in squalor. I believe there's only about 60 or so, or 36% of them are in the council. But there's always an encumbrance of members. I don't really know much about the Dero, but they're lower class. But they do have their own higher council in secrecy from the lower class. There is also the Merchant Council. They are part of the Lairds. The merchant who sits on the council makes sure the trade and the commerce to flow smoothly within the city. They employ slave labor and as well as maintain the trade routes in the dangerous Underdark. They also been told they hired explorers to check out leads on potential new routes. And then we have a Krakenstock military forces. Many of them have different clans and regular armies. I believe you and me, they can house about 2,000 strong. The Stone Guards. They are a force of 500 veteran warriors that serve the Deep King as bodyguards, elite troops, and a secret police, if anything. The Dark Halves are a member of the Deep King's secret op. We believe they are Psychonicus agents. The Dark Halves have often traveled with Duergar merchants and overseeing spies. Then we have the Cavalark, vicious riders of tarantulas, known as the Steeders. They are from the clan Zudam. So they basically they can ride tarantulas. They are very lethal and vicious people. So they're basically Duergars on these giant spiders. And then we have Zoron. These are specialists trained with deadly flame lances forged in Krakenstock. They come from a long line of a clan. So I will give you kind of a little gist about them. So,
That's all of these you're going to give us a gist about?
Right.
Oh, thank God. I'm trying to write all this stuff down, and
I'm
I'm
giving
like,
to
I
you.
can't
I'm
keep
just
up.
writing it because I can't pronounce most of these fucking names. But yeah, so there's them. They all have a little position in what they do. And then we have the clan of Karen Gorm. The stone giants of the clan Karen Gorm lead a quiet life in the heart. Contemplating in, Garkenstock itself, they have allied themselves with the king, the Deep King themselves. Believe there are few of them of stone giants' descendants that thrive within the city. They are kin to us, but they can be aggressive if the king is under attack. And then we have the Keeper of Flames. These Keeper of Flames are devoted towards the dragon I had mentioned before. They have the influence of helping the king in his malicious intents, of course, but they serve the dragon in secrecy.
They serve a dragon. Is that dragon you were talking about?
I do not call its name to any foul Duergar. They might think you're with them. The clans here are all against one another, depending on which clan hates what. But they all serve the king, and they will bow the knee or die. Though the dragon himself sees fit to use the king to grow its fortune. As if the dragon is quiet to, keep the forges flamed, lit. And then we have the Grey Ghosts. They are, a true thieves guild in this city. Not much is known about them. Even I don't know much about them. And then we have the Empty Scabbard Killers. Supposedly, the name itself, they're assassins. They are from many different kins of Duergar and Diro that work together, hired from centuries upon known. They are hired to, kill. And we've been told they offer, I guess, to find gifted children, to abduct and train in the arts of their psychic abilities. There's much more besides that, as the life in the City of Blades is a rather dull color, like my own skin. The color of my skin, the drabs of joyless life. And the memory of the Duergar's culture is rich, complex, and of course, it's highly evident that we serve a pointless worth, a wasteless carelessness, perfection, to forge and make weapons and blades for no reason, to toil and suffer until we die.
Alright, Smiles, how close are we to this place?
4 days journey, maybe 3 if we're lucky. You'll have to be aware of the crackle lung, the smog that resides in this place. A lung of an illness that can, for those creatures like you and me who breathe it in, persistently, it'll slowly make you have a whacking cough. It'll eventually spew thick black phlegm. You'll eventually die from it. If you stay there too long, you'll have to find a cure on your own behalf. The Duergar are used to it for the people who dwell within the forges. So,
Sorry, I'll see you guys next week.
Alright.
Peace.
I'll see you tomorrow, Red, but okay, bye.
Peace.
Yeah, are there masks that we could use to filter it a little bit?
Masks won't help you here.
Okay, because I was thinking, I think Stephanie and Balloon have those sponges. That might, and thinking that might be able to filter the contaminants for
Yeah, they've
at
got
least
to-
a couple people.
Zill, you'll
Water.
speak about the religions here. As I'm not going to go through all the names, but these are all the religions they follow, and each one is a god. I think somebody remembers Deep Dura from a previous campaign. That is one of their worshippers. As well as the last one as well, from Storm King's Thunder, for the Stone Giants.
Fucking stone giants.
Yeah, that's bad. I really like that character of yours, by the way.
Yeah, I miss
It
Nonari.
begins to tell you about the law and order. So minor crimes are relatively rare in the city. The Duergars live by strict code, by honor, and their laws are few by simple, practically. Both guards and regular citizens can be invisible and watching at all times, which keeps a potential criminal and obviously dissenters uncertain, fearful. As obviously members of his or her clan commits a crime by offense between the clans, immediately brought before the Council of Lords, which revolves a matter swiftly and harshly. The code of punishment is simple. Because of dishonoring or mutilating or imprisonment are a waste of resources, they create a weakness in the society. The Duergars who are intentionally committing any crime receive a death sentence. Accidental crimes by Duergars are compensated by good work or work equivalent to the damages. Diro slaves or outsiders caught committing any crimes can be executed on the spot if a Duergar is present. So you can just be straight up killed.
Wait, what was that last? Anybody non-Duergar?
If you're a Diro or a slave, an outsider caught committing any crimes can be executed on the spot by any Duergar present.
Okay.
So, little small offenses. So you gotta be aware of what you do. As the dwarf kind of tells you that, as he himself is not, he was punished. Instead of him being killed, he was banished.
Yeah,
I
we
have
need
no-
some. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nah, okay. Well, I have no clue how me and Thoradin are able to.
You will be able to get here, but you won't be able to go into the main city. That's the problem. You'll have to find
for
your
that-
way through it and maybe potentially get some quests or potentially get some allies within the city to help you further your stay. Of course, if you can't do that, then you might see a quick short stay and have to leave.
Well, I don't know how any of us are gonna get through the city.
He's showing you how to
unescorted.
get there. So if you're as he's mentioning, to go through the front gate is certain death. We're going from the backside through the harbor.
Oh,
If we came through the front, we would be enslaved right away. I would probably be killed.
Suggestion, everyone. We really need. We don't have to be welcomed, but we need some kind of safe haven, some safe port. So I'd strongly recommend everyone keep their hands to themselves. Don't talk to anyone you don't have to. Just be on your best behavior.
Oh, come on, Rusty, you know me. I don't have sticky fingers or anything.
I do know you, and that's why I'm making a point to say it now.
I'll be taking you towards the Dark Lake District. It's a place of relatively wide, allowing merchant carts, wagons to pass through buildings that aren't crowded, around stalagmites and around the southern districts. Its openness doesn't mean welcoming, but for those that wish trade, and for those that are foreigners, confined by the law of this part of the city, can thrive here, as long as they follow the rules. So there is a place for, obviously, outsiders like you. So you can come across different races here. Like drow, deep gnomes, orcs, and other races.
Sounds just right.
I was gonna say, they gotta be able to trade with some people.
Yeah, they do. And they do find ways of trading with the surface as well. But we'll end that session here on a better note, as it's 11 o'clock. As I give you some valuable information, I'll give you more probably, but you'll have to discover most of the information as you progress once you get to the city. As our recap for next week, I believe it is Uzak, as we'll conclude.
Hey, that was me.